And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time zone you're in. That is literally my catchphrase coming up. Welcome back to Ace Combat Skies Unknown. It's not really a walkthrough again, it's kind of like a retro walkthrough. Okay, so let's get started. And this time we're on part 2. Man, I really wanted to get I really wanted to finish out a play tell in a sense because the story is just getting it's still getting interesting, but I'm trying to do one video for each alphabetical order for storytelling 101. We'll call this random day. So let's get back to this. Man, I'm still thinking about that story too. Yeah, that's good too.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier Kestrel II was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel II is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Okay, so in terms of looks like in the air it's gonna be 8, possibly ground. Studies. Sky conditions and scatter for the cloud cover. Okay, here we go then. Of course, I'm playing this on my New Game Plus. Plus, I wanted to put it in 4K, so absolutely. That was the major thing. I am absolutely not playing this game on hard mode, because why? Because this game is freaking hard. Even on easy level. Alright, time to... I'm not gonna say pimp my ride. No, gotta... aircraft my ride. That's not gonna be a thing. What should I use? Let's spin its balance. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, air to air. Otherwise, we can do like a laser. Ooh, that sounds cool. But we're gonna do this one. That's fine. Wait, 3? Why is this locked? Huh. That's new. I like the mage one. What I particularly... Oh yeah, right. There was a trigger. I mean, my character's named Trigger, so we'll of course put Trigger on there. Yeah, set. What I particularly like about Ace Combat 7, it wasn't just about... Yeah, most of the characters were pretty good. I enjoyed it, but it was pretty much... The story was political, and they had real stakes. There was great motivation, great pacing throughout. This was a part of, like, where the themes define the story in a very intricate way.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been just like a airplane game, just shoot airplanes, and it should have been that. And they would have been okay, but they gave it, like, a very fantastic story. There's a reason why I gave this a 9 out of 10. So they do it. Hey, what I want to...
Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position. 100. Trigger, maintain your current approach.
Oh, my bad.
Altitude is too high. Descend.
Oop, sorry.
Altitude is too low. Climb. Meters, you have permission to access the refueling tanker. 50 meters. Make right. Make left.
Good technically skipped it. I don't really have to do.
Altitude is too low. Climb. Altitude is too high. Descend. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. Refueling aborted. Go around and prepare to re-engage.
Let's just skip it. Yeah.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck. Mage 1, Wilco.
Wilco. Delta out. Wait, sorry, wrong game.
Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet and wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit
Hoorah.
one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins. Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent work.
I have you now, Mini Skull. Well, Mini Skywalkers. Oh, I got him.
Jasper flares deployed.
Just another day in the office, as Price said.
You can't evade a missile. Use chaff and flares.
Here we go.
Fingers should still move even if you're in a 9G turn. Friendly lost. 4 remaining. We're getting our ass kicked. Throw out reinforcements.
You dick. Oh, this music's actually fantastic. That's weird.
Nice kill. One remaining. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear. I haven't even broken a sweat. Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break! Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Ooh, jeez. Ah, yeah, right. This is the... Was it the Arsenal? It's been so long. Such a great boss fight for that one. Yeah, when they actually do the boss fights, they're legitly fun.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenalberg. Those
Yeah, that's
bastards,
it.
They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break! Now!
Just waiting for mission command.
Then they got me. Yep, they freaking got me. You dicks.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them. These guys will go down easy. All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenalberg.
If only.
Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Ha, big baby Huey.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron detail. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status? Verifying the situation. Focus your fire, Golem Squadron. Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report. I'll make it quick. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
Golem 2, the ship's still appear to be functioning okay.
Enemy too fast, I can't keep up! Skeleton 3's lost.
Wow, we're just pretty much screwed, aren't we?
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority. HQ, what's happening? Starkeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority. What the hell? Caution, all aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
What the?
Skeleton 2 lost.
Recon incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. There are too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If you reserve here, more of us would have survived the unit.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape. Moko, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger. Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies. Golem 2, head back to base. Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
She didn't want to return home, I could tell.
H2, UAV down. This is getting a little tight. pursuit. Column Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Not on my watch. This one's mine.
Target is in range of guns. More UAVs spotted. Bravo Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
This is Gargoyle 1. Leading Operation Airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
What's that? Mission 30.
Gargoyle 1, contact missile!
Did it.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
All right, this is the chapter where Brownie dies.
I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
Brody, bring off.
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Portrait aircraft.
Good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
She's a predator.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Oh.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Where's the one that got Brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. All UAVs have been splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
And then that's where the moment that the game got darker, really dark, when Brownie died. Because we were just used to her for the first two missions, then basically she's freaking out because she's getting killed by... Oh, I forgot his name. Mikhail?
Mage 2, we have you on radar. You are cleared for approach.
Yeah, we can skip it.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti.
Oh,
Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Here he comes.
Kirk and Landy.
Mihai's looking worse.
That's it.
Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many Gs he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole.
Okay.
If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Right, this was, Harleen, or... it's been so long.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling.
That's it.
Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. it's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Alright, so what he's basically saying is, don't be detected, then be detected after we pretty much start a mission. Yeah, this one goes kind of sideways. So much. Okay, so ground. Alright, so we need something that's gonna specialize in ground in this case. Yeah, the Gripen E will be better. Only 22, but won't make it work. Choose a different skin. Strider. Wait, Slayer camo. That's sexy. Let's do it.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Man, I'm really swept up in the main campaign story. It's really well done. How do I describe it? How do I describe Ace Combat 7?
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden.
Shoot.
Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Yeah, I did like the mission. Ooh, that's some really great rain effects.
Mage 2's in the clouds.
Yeah, the
Device formation in the clouds.
what's the thing about Ace Combat 7? It really got you uplifted or really motivated. Plus the music was uplifting, but it really did has a like its hopeful moments they did extremely well, and its dark moments they did extremely well. It's just generally a great story. Man, the music's going hard. Yeah, look up the musical.
You're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
What do you think I've been doing, dickhead? Yeah, that was the only thing about the checkpoints. It was too sparse. And frustrating. Seriously, the music's going hard. And I love that. I want to play Near Amata again too, because that one actually had like top tier music.
Trigger, you got 2 directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna go this way.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you. And I'm one of them.
Well, thank you for the vote of confidence. Man, I'm really in the lion's den.
No problem. Situation normal. No change. RTB, going home. Order an increased alert. Confirm the situation. Situation normal. Nothing here.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
It wasn't easy.
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger.
Ooh, this is
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Turn around, turn around.
Under attack? No change.
Seriously, that music's going hard. I'm actually impressed.
Entering clouds.
Do we have bandits? Tell me the situation. No problem. Stay alert.
Careful, careful. Just fly straight. We're good. First try. Well, because I played this game before, so I kind of know what to expect.
Titan on launch. Status report. How could anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started.
Roger, Dodger.
Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator.
Let's do it.
Securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Bombs away.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile. Missile.
This was the perfect gun to take.
Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound! Missile inbound!
Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target destroyed.
Trigger. Sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Cheers, love. The cavalry's here.
Jump through the fire. Now it's our turn.
Missile.
Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay
This was the perfect gun to take.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond.
Missile.
Mage 2, target down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Missile.
Half of the anti-air guns down.
Missile.
half of the SAM sites are down.
Missile.
This is Seagull. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Ah, I missed.
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Locked. All SAM sites down. There are still AA guns. Destroy them and secure the LZ.
This is why they're called me Trigger, because I almost never miss. Almost never miss. Here we go.
Target destroyed.
Box 2.
All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Running point sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seagull, going up to the other two UAVs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Gollum and Mage, destroy all hostiles.
It's been a long journey, but we're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space.
If only.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container! Missile! Break hard!
Missile. 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 Missile.
Wait, did I miss? I freaking missed. Weird.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Missile.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position!
That's so cool. We get to hear what's going on the ground floor.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back!
Ooh, that's perfect.
Build 2, hang in there. Express identified! Behind the gantry crane! Mr. Harling, stay right there! Take him for hit! Incoming rocket!
Missile.
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
Missile. Missile.
They got the chopper and Sierra 2! That was Servo Barrett!
UAVs moving away from the harbor.
Trap him out of the special missile.
Down.
Rocket!
Down.
Missile. Missile.
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy?
Missile.
Reporting with President Harling. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Harling out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. That's about half.
Boom, baby.
We found a Norwegian transport craft. Engines are on.
I heard you were in the Air Force, Colonel. Can you fly?
Better than Mr. Harling.
It'll do. UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them. UAV down. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent
Mother
the
Goose 1,
information via
got
the
it.
data link.
Mother Goose 1. That's the best you can call them.
3 remaining. UAV confirmed down.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Fox 2.
Man, they're really going hard with their music.
Ground target destroyed.
It's too bad nobody isn't really gonna play Ace Combat. It's an acquired taste, like coffee. Wow, I came up with a good minute for it.
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover. Golem Squadron, let's take it up a notch, okay? Locked. Hey, I'm
Ooh.
lock on you, shake 'em.
I have you now, dickhead. Have I gotten hit? Sure doesn't feel like it. Man, that's a fast plane.
One remaining.
Was one remaining. Ooh. And there he is. He was pretty freaking hard. And now he's dead.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
Seriously.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south.
Mother Goose 1.
5
Serious.
minutes remaining.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Roger, Dodger, Roger, Dodger.
Missile launched. Bandit is down. Missile did not connect.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Transport. Orders on a fire warnings. Yes, sir. Target alive. Firing.
Enemy UAV down. Good job, Trigger. Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fight. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed. Let's fight!
Ah, nailed it. Ooh, twofer. Would make that phrase cool again.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
2 minutes left.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Nice shot. Oh, you damaged the space elevator, but screw it, right?
Keeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed?
The IU and can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's wing rate just
Assess the situation. This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good. Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
No, he's dead.
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1. Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1? Of course. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator. It's flying at a steady altitude.
Ah, son of a...
Mage 2, status report.
Yeah, I should have been minding my surroundings. I screwed up. Ah, that's the only bad thing.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that? Gargoyle did their job. Why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
Well, at least the checkpoint wasn't too bad, but still. That was sloppy. That was a rookie move.
The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Mother Goose 1 hit! Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation. This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good. Colonel Johnson, you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1. Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1? Of course. Mage 2, missile away. Landed on me.
Radar lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator. It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control? It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harlick's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harlick, please respond! We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused. Mr. Harlick, we are not giving up on you. Lock acquired. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1. Let's go, Trigger. Take him down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining. Bandit is down. Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harlan, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
UAVs are continuing their attack. They're obsessed with that transport.
They really are.
Mage, destroy those UAVs and keep Mother Goose 1 safe. Mage 2, clear out the bogies near Mother Goose 1. Protect Mother Goose 1. Destroy those UAVs. We're out of time. All units abort the operation.
Ah, that's annoying. And then we have to go through all this again.
What the hell was that? Gargoyle did their job. I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, 1 hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a scratch. Nothing more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Enemy's marked. Mother Goose 1 hit. Mother Goose 1 has been hit. 1, I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Thanks for the help, Trigger. Glad you're here. Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Lock acquired.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1.
Oh!
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire. I saw it.
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. It's a Trigger. Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president.
Oh.
There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Wow. That didn't go well. At all. Ew.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this, Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet.
Awkward.
He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
That's something.
Alright guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tag name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire, and as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers, but what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
And we're stopping right here because the video's about to go off.